love giving our hard-earned money to the county for crap. Because they're like your mother. They get angry when there's no sun.
Oh my gosh, quit crying, you big sap. Hi everyone, and welcome back once again to Life in Pines.
To all you cones, nuts, and needles, thanks for dropping in.
Yes, so, okay, if you saw last week's video, you saw that we were able to get this fire pit made, and it turned out so great.
Yeah, and we've been using it a lot. It's just a nice way to buffer from the pine needles. The pine needles, when they're dry, don't ask me how I know, but they're very flammable. So
yes.
So it was kind of a safety thing to make sure that that people had fires. It was not going to get out of control. So
right. And if you saw during that video too, you saw that Willow had a cone around her head, and that was because we had her spayed, and so no more puppies for Willow.
Yeah.
We had her litter of puppies because we wanted to have a puppy of our own from her, and
that's where Clifford came from.
That's where Clifford came from.
Yeah.
So today we're going to do something that
we've never done before.
Yeah. We're using a list. We have, because this is all the stuff that we need to talk about today and all the things that we want to share with you guys. And if I didn't make a list, I am a list person, but if we didn't write it all down, we would have forgotten about it all.
There's so much that's going on, and we just want to catch you guys up, just so we feel better about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So first things first, as you can see, we're in the Treehouse on the platform today.
And Squatters Heights.
We're up in Squatters Heights. So it's pretty early in the morning. It's been raining and windy and cloudy every single day for like the last week straight, and there's really no end in sight. So we're out early to try to beat the wind and the rain. It's supposed to maybe clear up later on this afternoon, but
there's a potential for some sun later. So
update on the Treehouse. So Squatters Heights, we were finally able to order the tent. We found one that we absolutely love, but the only problem is back ordered.
Yeah, so that is one of the reasons why everything's kind of on hold.
Mm-hmm.
The second reason why everything's on hold is we're waiting on a permit.
For what?
Crap. Oh yeah, we need a toilet seat or something. This is a lot of work.
We're gonna make that happen here pretty soon.
We live in a county that you can't just dig a hole and do your duty.
You said duty.
So you have to go through the steps, you have to pay fees, you have to do a permit to be able to build an outhouse. I love giving our hard-earned money to the county for crap. Literal crap.
Yeah, so we're waiting for the permit for that. So hopefully within the next few days we'll be getting that, and then we're ready to break ground on that. And the tent, it will be shipped May 31st. So fingers crossed we get that somewhere in early June. But with the outhouse, we do need to consult Jim and Lydia.
Yes.
From Cajun Country Livin', because
we have plans to do another dry pour around the tank.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we have some logistic things to figure out on how that's going to work and how that's going to look. Mm-hmm. But I'm super excited to do that again. Yeah,
we're really excited. So speaking of the dry pour, that's another thing that people have been commenting a lot. They want updates. They wanted us to update after, the winter came and went here, and how our dry pour that we did up by the chicken coop survived through the winter.
Yeah.
So,
and the frost, it's probably gone now because it's been raining for so many days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why don't we take them up and check out the dry pour?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Come on.
Okay, so we made it back up to the chicken coop. Before we get to the slab, we just want to address
the next item up for bid on our list.
Yeah, and
Penny,
stop it. Is you all have probably noticed that we've been picking up sponsorships. Mm-hmm. And we just wanted to address that. We went back and forth for
a long time. on whether or not we wanted to even do sponsored videos at all.
Yeah, and it does add a little bit of extra work on top of what we already do, but financially, we could not continue doing the channel and doing the things that we're doing without... Penny, enough. Go hold a pencil. we financially, we couldn't do it without their help. And we also couldn't do it without you guys watching.
And being supportive and understanding of everything. And we just wanted to really say thank you guys so much for being always there, always watching, always commenting and sharing. We cannot express enough how much we appreciate all your support.
We got an email this morning that had Jenna in tears. I was emotional. Like, you guys really, truly don't know how much you help us to just want to keep going and push through. Like, YouTube is not easy.
So anyway, we just wanted to address that really quick about sponsorships. So anyway, let's show them the slab now. Okay.
Chicken crap central.
Okay, so as you can see, the slab is disgusting. So we're gonna pressure wash it now, get it cleaned up, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like after.
Wait, you ready?
No.
All right, so Finley came out. She actually wanted to pressure wash the slab. She did a great job with that. And speaking of Finley, she's a huge help around here, and she's also been keeping us super busy. She's been running varsity and junior high track simultaneously. And just this week alone, we have 3 practices and 3 meets. She is doing an incredible job with track. Her favorite event is the 100-meter dash, and she has goals of breaking the school record by the time she graduates. So let's all cheer Finley on.
As you can see, the slab is cleaned and it looks amazing. It looks about the same as the day that we poured it, and it didn't do any of the things that everybody said it was going to do. It didn't crack, it didn't settle, it didn't completely deteriorate, and we are so happy with how it turned out, and that is why we're going to do another one. And we'll keep you updated on this one. Every winter, summer, we'll let you know how it survived. Since we're over here, we should just do my bees.
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys know, the bee yard is right next to the chicken coop, so let's take you over there and we'll give you an update on that.
Anybody is curious on how my bees did through the winter? This was the first winter that I've ever wintered them outside, and it was a success, but it was kind of a weird winter. But don't do what I did. I covered these bees with a pink insulation, and apparently chickens love pink insulation. So we no longer have organic eggs anymore because they've been eating all of this stuff, but we've been getting an abundance of peeps. They're laying peeps, so that's where peeps come from. But you know, you win some, you lose some. But I am so happy that all 3 hives are doing really good. Okay, so that video you saw was probably about a month ago, and we just have not had a decent stretch of good weather for me to tackle my bees. And we don't even have sunshine right now because there's a huge cloud, but as soon as that sun comes out from behind this cloud, I'm gonna try to get into my bees, give them a bee patty, give them some sugar syrup to try to get through this spring until the natural stuff is in full bloom and they can be on their own. So
why do you have to wait for the sun to come out to?
Because they're like your mother. They get angry when there's no sun.
I can't deny it. How does that one look, hun?
It looks good.
That was the swarm hive?
That was a swarm, yeah. All right, so I just put a patty inside their hive. This one, if you remember from last summer, was the swarm. So I was the most worried about this one because it was so small, but it's doing really good. So that's a good sign.
You feel better now you got that done?
Yeah, that buys me a little bit of time at least anyway.
Okay, bees are done.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, and of course now we had like 5 minutes of sun and now it's cloudy again. But speaking of pollinators, let's head down to the garden. Okay, so if you guys remember last episode, I uncovered the garlic, and the entire time I was doing it, I was thinking something just doesn't seem right. I feel like I don't remember doing it this way. Like, I realized about 2 hours later, like, oh my gosh, we're not supposed to take the leaves off. We're not supposed to take the mulchy compost stuff off. So I am back today to right my wrong. I'm gonna put some blood meal on it because we do that at the beginning of May, June, and July. Put the blood meal on. I'm gonna cover it all back up to protect my little babies. And you're gonna measure the garden?
Yeah, we've had people ask how big the garden is and they're excited for the garden, and I don't have any of the stats on how big it is. And we did change the size of the garden because the Squatters Heights is right at the end of it, and we didn't want electric fence to be in the area where people were staying.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. 44. 70 by 44, and it was 100 by 44. So.
We're supposed to be paring down in the garden this year anyway, because last year we just did not have time for
The garden was fine last year.
The garden, you mean our weed garden?
What?
You mean our weed garden?
We had a successful crop.
Hey, who's gonna help me put all the leaves back on the garlic?
There's a little bit of blue sky coming. Let's head up and I can do the pontoon while you do that garden.
Okay. What are you sprinkling?
Leaf pines.
It's just never ending.
Oh my gosh. A moment of blue sky. Imminent rain. All day long. That was so much less stressful than putting the sauna in.
You planted all those flower seeds. Get out of there.
I can't have nice things. Okay, so we're back up at the house. We actually had to come into the garage because, what do you know? It started raining again. So while we're in here, we just wanted to touch a little bit on CJ and give you guys an update on him. So
Yeah, he's been working super hard on these bikes. He took small engines as an elective for homeschool, and he's been working really hard on getting these running It's a work in progress. These things are old. They've got their quirks, but he's learning so much about carburetors and oil and, I mean, just the workings of small engines. So we're super proud of him on that. Just to have all these running. These are all basically from Jenna's family. They've been in the family. Jenna's dad owned the blue one.
Yeah, and I remember as a kid, like as soon as I could hold on to that little crossbar on the handlebars, I was riding on that thing. So anyway, yeah, we're super proud of him, and it's just really cool to see him take such an interest in you know, like restoring something so old and cool. And of course it has sentimental value to me because he's all been in my family.
Yeah, so not only has he been working on small engines, he's been actually working on big engines, in the fact that he just finished his driver's training.
We're gonna have a driver soon. Yeah. It's so nerve-wracking and exciting. Like, and he took it so seriously. That's just something super cool and fun that's been going on with him. And also, he actually applied for his first job.
Just so happened, we were volunteering for the mountain bike team that he's on at a local home show.
Like an event.
Yeah. And
what do you know? The place where he applied for the job at had a booth right next to ours, and they actually interviewed him on the spot and hired him basically on the spot.
Yeah.
So he'll be starting that job pretty soon, and we are so excited for him because he's going to be a junior mountain bike instructor, which is exactly what he does for the team and what he enjoys doing the most. So we're just so proud of him. This is just like so many changes happening. Like, it's so weird to like see your kids grow up like that. It's so rewarding.
And the fact that he got is just not a coincidence. It's just
the way that God like works everything out and puts everything in line the way that it's supposed to be. I'm gonna get emotional now, but like, it's just been so cool, and like, we're so busy, as you can see, but like,
it's all good. It's a good busy.
With like Finley and her sports, and CJ with everything he's got going on. It's, you know, and then YouTube and you guys, and it's so incredible, and we're just so thankful for everything that we've been given, even though we talk about how busy we are, but we love it, and we know that this is just such a short time, and then it's going to be the kids are out of the house, and what are we going to do then? So we're just super excited and thankful. Yeah, maybe. Oh my gosh, quit crying, you big sap. But yeah, we're gonna wait for the sun to come back out and get going, and but anyway, sorry for crying. It's been a while since I've cried on camera. Please be careful.
You want another one maybe? Or
Oh, yeah. Thought you weren't watching, Mom.
Well, you know.
I can't watch.
Oh my gosh. It's too scary.
Are you guys making fun of me?
Oh, never. Never, Mom. Never.
I think you are.
Father God, we come to you tonight. We truly thank you for this beautiful day, Lord.
Amen.
Really fast.
Smoke.
How good is it? So realistic.
Smoke will do that to you.
Sounds like a siren.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen one like up close like that.
And then there's the sweet sound of a motorcycle.
My favorite. I've never heard one of those in the wild.
There's a little nothing.
Yeah, that's perfect. Can I have a sniff?
Can I have some?
If you guys remember from a couple of videos ago, our pencil holding chicken hootis has taken a fine love to this garage. So any chance she gets, if the door is open, she lays an egg in here. So
Get out of there. Penny, you laying another egg in there?
can you help me roll this hose up?
What'd you call me? Get out of my garden! I feel nervous. Why am I nervous?
And
Sorry?
don't take that four-wheeler off this property so we don't have to register it. 2020.
That right there, future project.